I'd rather have it all come down than to leave a little sliver standing there. Yes, doggies, I know you're not smart enough to get out of the way. Alright, so everything should come down so far. Okay, so we've got the floor, but we did not touch. Okay, that's all I cared about. Hello everyone, this is Fallen Dice, and welcome to episode 55 of our Rebirth playthrough of 7 Days to Die, The Purge. It's been a few days since I was actually on. Like I said, I was going to be moving. I have completed the move. It took a little while, obviously, just the move itself, getting everything kind of in place, and then, of course, getting my new place set up. So, scares me when I see stuff over there. Okay, just making sure. I trying to remember exactly where I was on the last episode, what I had done, what I'd taken care of, and I know that the last thing I was working on was getting this thing ready to go down. And I stopped where I was because I wanted to make sure that I could do it all on camera. And again, I'm just making sure before I let it all go, nothing's touching anything else. It's one of the things that really is weird about 7 days and structural stuff. And it starts to fall, even if something actually shouldn't fall on its own. If it's connected to something else, it goes down. So I'm pretty sure, just making sure for these supports over here, nothing around these is there. So should be, should be good to go. Uh-oh. Oh, we've got ourselves a wandering horde.
My senses have picked up something.
Yeah, we'll kick some headshots. So, other cool thing about being up on the hill when they spawn down is, you got the high ground. And this is one of the few times where if I was trying to hit these guys with a sword or with something like a melee, I would not be enjoying the high ground at all. No, it's just what I've noticed. They can get your legs before you can hit them with your hands, so you end up usually getting screwed over. So are they all coming this way? Don't get what's going on here. It seems like they're leaving. I don't know. Seems like mostly done here. About ready to head back up and finally bring down the ground around the old death tunnel or funnel. Yeah, we're definitely making progress on the machine gun. It's interesting. It's the daytime, so they're a little bit slower than normal, so it's easier to, I guess, time up the headshots. Alright. Okay, let's go over and take care of these last ones. This is death by 1,000 cuts. Alright, are we done here? Why am I sneaking?
I've got a bad feeling about
you. Why are you digging down here? Is this near where my lead tunnel was, maybe? That could be. So we may have to look into that because the tunnel, yeah, they are definitely digging around here. I think the mine itself, yep, okay, that's way over there. Yeah, so here was our lead. So, all right, let's head up here and let's take that down because it's already 10:30. I do want to get the walls kind of built up afterwards. So it's more than just taking it down. I want to actually do a little work on it too, and I may not get to that today, just because this may actually take a bit of time to get cleaned up and everything, and still get a little bit of purging in. But let's see what happens. That's like I said, hopefully it doesn't build up or stack up too much, so it makes it easier to get in and clean up. Okay, making sure that's just the stuff that I want going down. Okay, good. All right, we still got this area over here we gotta open up. Although it's coming down anyway, but I'd rather have it all come down than to leave a little sliver standing there. Yes, doggies, I know you're not smart enough to get out of the way. Alright, so everything should come down so far. Okay, so we've got the floor, but we did not touch. Okay, that's all I cared about. So the death funnel is still safe and... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that scared me. Oh boy. That was almost bad. Do you have any idea how much ammo's in that thing right now? Okay. I need... By the way, this is going to have a wall here eventually. It's just too convenient for me right now. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah. That would have been bad. And I still haven't gone through and labeled everything yet. Come on, guys. Oh, man. You are really going to annoy me. It doesn't end. I'm really not sure what's going on with this. Unless, is there a setting in the trap itself? No, it only shoots when it gets power. I don't know. All right. Did I bring... I did. Okay, so I do have cobblestone blocks. So, before I go any further, I really, really, really should... So, let's go down here. I needed to add in these blocks, and then afterwards add in the angled blocks all the way down. And this will make sure that we have fully supported what's up there from being able to crash down, which is what I was really nervous about for a sec there. So I've got the walls up. Now I'm kind of going through and I'm adding the support down to the bottom, which I guess I can take all these away now because I can reach everything. I just wanted to make sure everything made it up to the top, or at least to the platform. And eventually we're going to be painting things too, so we'll get some other different, textures, so it won't just be this, but I still need to get that up to there, but right now it's not supporting anything. I just don't like the look of it. These ones I do need to get the rest of the way down. Alright, so all of these right now, except for in here, I still need to get this part done here. Alright, so let me finish all this, and then I'm going to clean up underneath, and then we'll see where we are. Like I said, it's already 1500, which means we're already getting close to evening, which means we really got to get pushing if we're going to try to get any horde or any purging done. Alright, so I have the support going down to everywhere for the floors except for up there. I'm going to have to get that part yet. I still haven't decided that. If I decide to take this all the way over, I also need to put in another pillar over here. But for now, they are all supported with a 3x3 pillar, even though it looks like it's only 2x2. Again, this will be all solid stone blocks in the bottom, but we are definitely supported up there. So let's head up there again real fast. Take a peek at this. This is again the beginning of the ramp going back up to here. I might start it back one more just so it doesn't go so far into there, but we'll figure that part out when we get to that part of it. All right, so 1550. We got lots of ammo, and I should be able to put these blocks back in now. Oh, that scared the crap out of me when that happened. Oh, dude, what is going on with the dart trap? That's really annoying and frustrating. I do want to hold on. We're gonna do one last thing. I just want to. It's bugging me that it's the only thing that's not like this. Actually, let me be able to walk out here, get the right angle. Okay, there we are. Now, if we want to, we could extend that out along that line. All right, so I'm going to put everything away. And then we'll take our van down and let's get our horde on. Alright, cleared everything out. So looking at where we are, I didn't want to do that tier 4 yet because it was too late in the day. But that does not mean we can't do it now. So let's go ahead and start with that tier 4 that, again, it wasn't that we were afraid to do it. It was like almost 22 and I'm like, there's no way we're going to get that done without ending up in the next episode. Alright, so I'll see you when we get there. But here we are. Here is our tier 4. Oof. Definitely one I've not seen before. I don't know if this is vanilla or not, or if this is something added.
Master, we are not alone.
But we'll see if we can find... Okay, there we go. There's our entrance. So, interestingly enough, again, not sure everyone pays attention to what's going on with the Undead Legacy. That seems like it got really loud all of a sudden. But one of the things that they're actually working on with that is trying to undo the pathing inside POIs. So all the handcrafted or hand-fixed POIs are all going to have pathways completely taken out, and they will just... Oh, man. You just find your way through, and they're also talking about getting rid of the loot rooms, too. So it's... Gosh, darn cop. So in other words, it'll be like the old ones where it's just, you go into a house and you're searching it to see what's inside of it, which is interesting. I like the sound of it. We'll have to see the implementation of it, but so far it sounds pretty cool. Alright, I really want to get this maxed out, so we're gonna focus on this till we get this to 10, and then I'm gonna turn around and I'll focus on swords again until we get that to 10. And maybe this is the one where we finally can actually start on our Techno Geek. Alright, let's pick up stuff instead of destroying it. Didn't actually want to pick up those. Alright, we are definitely, it's a tier 4 because these are some beefy competition. Why do I hear a bear outside? Alright. Do you first. You. I got a sneak attack before they all spawned. Alright, where is this bear? And does this mean that we have some kind of event? Because you guys are all coming from what looks like outside. So I'm going to assume we've got some kind of horde. Where did we come from? Here? Where are you guys all coming from? Okay, I don't see a horde out here. Maybe it's just the zombies from inside. So it could be one of those ones where they have the... call them the trick spawns, so stuff that spawns after you've already passed through and cleared an area. We all know how much I like those.
Master, we are not alone.
Alright. And apparently that's the other thing they're changing too. So, like, zombies you'll see them. Instead of having them spawn as you walk through, like, you'll actually be able to see the zombies. So, that would be amazing. To be able to look in the window and be like, oh, that's what zombies are there. I'm curious how they would have to implement that though, without like having that be a huge drag on a lot of PCs, because having all of the zombies already pre-spawned, it'd have to be something like when you was it the Forgotten Trail mod, which I was playing before I started Rebirth, and that one, when you walked into a POI, every zombie in there came alive and was all activated at once. But like activated as in attacking you activated. But it would be cool if they could make it set up so they all spawn, so you see that where they, their position inside the POI. but they don't come actually activated until you get in range of them. All right, where is this? There you are. You're frustrating me. All right, damn. I didn't mean to like destroy the meat. But yeah, those are all kind of interesting things. So I'm super excited. It sounds like he's finally getting to the point. Subquake. He's finally getting to a point where it seems like we may actually be able to see this mod. I think it's feature complete now. It's just going through and kind of debugging and stuff like that. Which he's very specific though. That's one thing he put in the Discord for the mod though. He said that there's a ton of, I guess, content creators that are waiting for his mod, and as soon as he releases it, they're immediately going to start streaming it. Whether he says it's like this is just like experimental, they're still going to stream it, and that's kind of the concern is, their people are going to watch it, and they're not going to understand that the bugs, if there's any bugs they see, are because it's just experimental. So sounds like we're going to have to wait until it's ready before we get to see it, but it's exciting that it finally sounds like we're at a point where we might actually get to see it. All right, downstairs. I didn't see anything up or any stairs going up. I'm wondering if I missed that or something. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to be hiding behind some of these. It's just like the perfect place to spawn zombies. So I'm just going to keep tearing these apart as I go, both for the shotgun ammo and just to clear a path for any zombies that might be hiding. Trying to loot all the ones that are lootable before I break them, just in case for the brass. Okay, we got something ahead. Completely the opposite of what I wanted to do for both those. Alright. Okay. Let's get this ready for... I don't think either of these are the one that's turning it off. Man, there's a lot of water heaters for this place. Seems a little excessive there, don't you think? Alright. So the one that actually turned it off is the one, and that one you're not going to get. That's got so many hit points. So at least you don't have to be afraid of accidentally, destroying something that's worth money. I don't know. Can I pick those up? No, I can't. So I got to do it. But each one of them are giving me some good stuff. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Why did I do that? And I destroyed... I think that was like a friggin' ammunition box. Was this... This may have actually been a infested. Dang it. That really sucks. Okay, I hear stuff waking up. Yep, I definitely hear stuff waking up, but it sounds like it's on the other side of a wall.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Alright, here we go. Wow, so much brass in here. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I gotta... Okay, they're getting closer. Sounds like this, downstairs is like a maze of some sort. What the heck? I'm gonna have to come back. I gotta figure out where all these... Oh, this is a horde. This is a horde. Okay. Well, I'm just going to stay here and let them come to me. Unless... Are we done? Alright, we'll come upstairs. Where are they at? Where are they coming from? Here we go. Ah, there we are. Again, let's make sure I don't give them a way to get at me from behind. Side, apparently. Ah, so this is where they're coming in. Okay, so I need to actually make for the kitchen, although this is also another entrance. I'm watching for the level up. As soon as I get that level up on the assault rifles, I'm switching to the sword. Okay, yep. Pooches, why are you up on your own? You're always up on your own. Okay, at least I haven't... None of them have died so far this time. Okay, and we're up. We did it. We've maxed out assault rifles. Alright, let's start swinging away with the sword now. That one's so much easier, because I tend to get headshots much easier with the sword. And most of them, I tend to get a lot of kill shots too, so it likes to level up pretty quickly. Alright. I'm trusting you guys that you're heading somewhere that makes sense. Why are you running? They really don't know what they're doing sometimes. Alright. I think it should be the last of the horde. See if we got any more loot bags. Nope. Alright, let's head back down again. Oh, we do have an upstairs. And I walked past it multiple times. Alright, where is the downstairs? I need to make sure I'm done. Okay, I think I am, though. That just opens a way outside. Okay, yep. Alright, we're good down here. Yeah, I'm taking them. Sorry. Okay, 2042. So we can do the upstairs, and we might still have enough time to do one more. So let's quickly get to the living room, which is where that upstairs was. There we go. Switch over. Oh, man. Okay. There you go, Droney, healing me. I like it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Again, I want to make sure I'm getting all my doorknobs. Yeah, look at that. The old decap. Grab the bed. Anything in here? I like the fact that I'm back to the sword. Let's take a pill. Did I take a pill? I did not. Ah, we took a pill. Alright. Just pick you up. Yeah, we still got a ways to go, so we may not actually finish up the swords today. But we should almost for sure finish up by tomorrow. Alright. I'm assuming my inventory is probably getting pretty close to full here. Yeah, take it all. Yep, I am full. So we'll just dump everything into the car. Keep going. I love that. I so love having that ability. Alright, 5 areas left, 14 plus zombies. Yep, hiding out in the old dresser. Somebody behind me? No. Okay, what was that? Oh God, that can't be good. Level 70. Oof. It's like identical bathrooms. It's like deja vu. It's just doing that. Gotta remember though, gotta keep hitting those pictures. Never know. Alright, was there anything out here? Nope, just a porch with a couple lights. Oh, there is another whole floor. Gotcha. Alright, that's why there's so many areas left. Yep. Die. Thank you, Droney. I appreciate that. And the same exact bathroom again, just in the opposite order. It's funny when you get stuff that you remember back when you were dying to get it, like things like wrenches and stuff. And then you get it now and just like, eh. Alright, is that everything for this floor? I think so. Okay, let's head up, I guess, to the attic.
faster.
where
We are
I'm
not
assuming a
alone.
bunch of stuff's going to come at me all at once. Okay, dogs, be careful. I don't want you getting squashed. Oh, there's two of you. So I got the one, but I didn't get the second one. Oh, and we just hit nighttime, so they are running now too as well. So this is the one thing, if I could change anything about this sword, which is fantastic, you know, the damage it does. But it likes to set everything on fire, and in a panic situation like that, it's a little nervous. Oh, did we get another airdrop? Nice. Can we sell that? Cool. Oops, wrong button. Alright, 22. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to... Let's see, if there's another tier 0 or tier 1 out there that we can run in and grab real fast, we might do that. That would be nice to get up to our 25%. That way we can actually reveal... Is it about the tier 1s or is it tier 2s? I forget. Hunger and Thirst tier 4. I like that. Do I already have one of those that was... Hunger and Thirst tier 3. Ugh. Just one more. I'd like to get it to tier 5. That would be fantastic. Alright, we'll grab you. Alright, is that everything? Oh, nope, it wasn't. Do I need Prussian right now? I do not. Okay. Alright, let's go see what our airdrop is. Okay. What else do I have around here? This... Okay, that's there. So
I've got a bad feeling about this.
let's head over there, see if we can knock that out real fast. See if that is, in fact, a POI. Ooh, I'll take that, though. Okay, let's see what we got going on in here. And this is a tier 0, even though it wasn't showing up on the map for me, but I will take it. Because I should be able to see tier 0s. Or is it a tier 1? Okay, so we are waiting to be able to show tier 1s. Okay, gotcha. Apparently. Okay, one zombie left somewhere. My guess is somewhere around the area where I haven't been yet. Come on. Oh, that's right. I know this place. Yep. There we go. Definitely was more than one left. Okay, where are you? Oh, you're up there. There you go. Okay. Trying to make sure I get my kills with the sword. Who else is still alive? Ah, there you are. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's 2 of them done. What else do we have nearby here that we can do really fast? Yep, we can now see POI, our tier 1 POIs. Okay, so we're right here. Technically, that is the last thing that we need to clear this neighborhood. So let's hit that really fast. Let's just go. We'll zoom. Kill everything. And then we'll call that. Well, after we go check, I am not forgetting an airdrop again. So yeah, we'll do this, then we'll grab the airdrop, and then I'm gonna run back, and then I'll work on the funnel a little bit more off camera. So hopefully, when we come back for the next episode, we will have some good progress to show. Is there anything up there? There is. Okay. Should only be 1 or 2 things in here. There we go. Alright, tier 3, or I mean 3 POIs complete. Alrighty. Okay, where is... We're gonna have to go... It looked like there was a tier 1 in the area of where this airdrop landed. Alright, we are almost halfway through tier 9 of our swords. So we are making progress. Lots of purples. Okay, yep. You guys are not supposed to be making a mess of my property. Yeah, see what I'm saying? They all get set on fire. Makes it kind of hard to see what's going on. Oof. Is that all of them? You guys are going off after something else. I'll take the meat. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. All right, rebirth here. Oh my goodness. Reduce the chance of a killed zombie to be reborn by 50%. Limits the time they can be. Oh my god, that is huge. Wow. What? 50% reduction of X is not X minus 50%. It is X minus 50% of X. Okay. Reduce game stage by 20. This is a tier 4. Is that what I already have? A tier 4? It is, so I can make that a tier 5. Okay, we got some good stuff out of this one. This was actually really, really nice. Wait, what was the block? Was that a steel block? Steel cubes. Okay. All right, I heard them fighting with a cat over here, so we'll grab that. All right. Well, let's run off to our car, head back. But yeah, I think that was a decent episode. So again, this is my first time back after almost a week, it feels like. It was really kind of weird getting back into this, trying to remember exactly where I was. But I think we did good. We picked up the pace. We got some work done on the base, and we also got a little bit of purging done. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please go ahead and leave a like. If you have not already subscribed, again, I would appreciate that very much if you could hit that subscribe button as well. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.